have a special request of a stream, which I don't mind. I love this stuff. This is fun. We've done this a few times before, and if you're interested, you can check it out on the YouTube channel. But we're going to be doing a character creation and world creations using AI tool. Now, there is controversy behind AI tools and how they work, but I'm not here to question those big bits about it. We're just going to use it, have a lot of fun with it tonight, and hopefully to you guys in chat, if you ever want to come along with me and add in your own sparks of creativity, feel free to type things out. I will be asking you guys too for your opinions on what we should do and how we should do them, or how we should go about doing whatever we're doing. That's up to you guys. If you don't want to hang, if you don't actually talk, you're a little bit shy, feel free to step back. Totally fine too, and just enjoy character creation content stream. I don't know. Not super official. We'll get into it. All right. So one of the first big things I want to do when we're dealing with AI tool, we want to give it context and tell it what we want it to do first. What is this AI tool doing for us? Now, I'm going to give it a general bit of instructions. There will be more. Wow, I can't even talk. There will be better prompts that provide us with better responses from this AI tool. But for now, I think we can just go with a very basic string of information. If we need to go back and change parts of the story or change parts of the prompts, we can do that. So the first thing we're going to give it, actually I'll zoom in a little bit so we have a better view of what I'm typing. We're going to tell the AI, you're going to play the role of the story creator. We'll start by creating a character, then realizing, actually, story creator, I'll update that. We'll start by creating a character, then releasing it, R-E-L, can't even spell. Releasing them on the world of our creation. Will walk us through the process. Story creator, we'll also put 2 or D&D DM. Trying to figure out a little explanation quickly too here, something that gives the AI enough context for what we want it to do, and then once we get it knowing what we want it to do, knowing what we want it to do, then we'll actually stuff the actual story creation stuff. So I'm using D&D DM, which the average person is like, whoa, what's a DM? Well, Dungeons and Dragons Dungeon Master, the guy who runs the entire campaign. So we'll see what kind of creativity that this AI can give us. Fantastic. As a story creator akin to a dungeon master, DM in Dungeons and Dragons, I'll guide you through the exciting journey of character creation and world building. Let's dive in. Choose a race and a class, choose a background and a personality, ability scores and skills, equipment and appearance, crafting the world. We'll go through what it tells us to do here, and then I'm gonna give it a little bit of a kickback and go, we're not gonna use some of this stuff. We're gonna focus on specific storytelling parts. So race and class, background, personality, ability scores and skills, and equipment and appearance. We will work on the character first. Now, we're using D&D rules, which I don't think we're gonna use. So we're gonna tell the AI that we're not gonna use D&D rules. We're just gonna be creating a story. So we are just creating a story. Okay, no need for stats. Just so it gets to give us some context. Understood. We'll focus on the narrative elements, creating a rich and engaging story without delving into the mechanical aspects like stats. Character creation concepts. So now it's going to bring us to our character creation, and this is where we're gonna build the person that we're gonna walk through the world in as. And what's cool too is we'll even create some visual representations of that person. Now, question, and you're allowed to point out in chat all you want, and we'll give you a little bit of time as I type some stuff out too. You're allowed to pick male or female. You can pick out, like, I want to see male, female, I want to see someone really tall. I want to see someone short, blonde hair, brunette hair. What are the things that matter to you guys right now for your character creator? I'm going to write out something quick and fun, and it is going to be related to a recent show that I watched called Pantheon, which is some people might have heard, who was watching the stream might have heard of that so far, but we're going to be I'm going to start with it just to give us an idea about what we want, and then we'll build it out from there. All right, so in Pantheon, there's a young girl, a brunette, relatively short hair, thin brown eyes, dresses like a let me try to figure out how I articulate. So this is like the idea creation part where we're really thinking about the character that we're going to create. So again, you know, if you guys have any ideas and you really want to, type away in chat there, give me a little bit of the other ideas of other different concepts, or yeah, I don't know, you guys just be creative here. So yeah, we are going to create a 16-year-old girl with dark brown hair. Her height, maybe we could do, I don't know, what, 5, we could do, or no, 5'6", maybe 5, or 5'6". Is that too tall? I don't even know height of 5'4". No, 5 foot. I was killing me here. Doesn't matter too much, but we'll do 5'4". We will do loves online media and maybe scared of spiders. Or we could do something, let's do something a little weirder. You do something fun, something funny, but also like scared of chihuahuas. Those are creatures, those are weird things. I don't know, what else can we do? Scared of crows. Crows are a little bit, they're birds, they're not super scary, but they're sometimes, they give you a look a little weird. I think we could do that. Online media, loves online media, and is scared of crows. A pet seahorse. I see Waterfall SM say in chat there. Or as a pet seahorse? Or has a pet seahorse, I imagine. And is scared of crows. She also has a pet seahorse. Can you try to make Dan? What's that? Can you make an image of her and her seahorse? Horse and her seahorse pet? So we have a very basic breakdown of the character that we're creating right now. Just a little idea. She's scared of crows. She likes online media. She has a seahorse pet. You do all sorts of different, even how she dresses. We didn't even talk about how she dresses. So right now the machine is kind of gonna be doing its thing, thinking a little bit, adding in stuff that we didn't add in. There we go. And we got a floating seahorse pet. I like that. Okay. Oh, and now we also have a seahorse in a floating bubble, right? So what we're gonna do too is we'll go back to this description, and we're gonna add. She also has a pet seahorse to add in that follows her around in a floating bubble. We're just gonna refine this a little bit. Just refine, right? Well, you know, it is very cute. Exactly. It's exceptionally cute. So we're gonna regenerate this, just because what we do is we want the system, the computer, to know exactly what we're talking about. We could reframe it and say, oh, this girl has a seahorse pet that she keeps in a fishbowl that she carries on her head, right? Look at that. We got a little more anime style. We could make this anime. I think that would be really cute. How's it going on? How's it going, Ben? What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I'm losing myself right now. Can't talk at the moment. He's just getting a little up in my face. I do have some people watching. A special request from some people that are very close to me. Wanted us to go over and do a character and world creation stream. So that's what we're doing right now. Is we are working on our character at the moment and building out different ideas and different things. Waterfall SM, do you have any specific art style that you guys would like? We could do anime, we could do realistic, we could even do claymation, we could do anything. We could do Pixar style. You wanted to be a Taylor Swift fan? Okay, we could do that. We could definitely add that in for sure. She loves Taylor Swift. Is there a specific like art style that you would like this to be in? Because you can see it's gonna give us a bunch of different art styles. Anime is always a really nice one. It's a fun one to use. Like I say, Pixar is another style with the very Pixar style setup. You could do video game style, where if you want a video game character, we could do. Is there a very like? Think about that one for a second. Loves Taylor Swift. What we'll do is we'll generate. We'll generate an anime one. Can you make an image? Ben says you've seen some interesting AI generated Pixar images. Yeah, the Pixar ones are always really weird. Can you make an image? Yeah, we'll do anime. Exactly. I was thinking anime image of her at Seahorse. I think we've all seen the really like the not so safe for work. Yeah. Well, they are safe for work, but they're a little dark humor. Yeah, what's it called? Dark humor pictures are pretty hilarious. Here are two anime styles. The illustration of the 16-year-old girl. So I want you guys to ignore the Spen, I have seen the World War II. The World War II Pixar stuff. Yes. Okay, we're gonna be putting nice calm stream right now. We're gonna be let's not so I want to point out, just ignore the text. A lot of the times the AI is not very good at text in images. So even though it says Higgett approximately 4 inches, just ignore that for now. That is adorable though. Okay. So now we have a character, right? We have somebody, we have like their kind of basic likes, what they're scared of, what they have. Second image 8. And I'm ignoring this right now. Okay. You like the realistic one better? Do you think we should go with the realistic style? That would be one of these. Oh, that's up. We'll regenerate it. So she has a pet seahorse. Can you make a photo style image of her and her pet seahorse? So the more detailed we get, and right now we're going to do an overview. Oh, content policy. It's apparently we can't make Taylor Swift content, but that's fine. We don't need to make it in the it's probably getting Taylor Swift stuff in the, it's probably making Taylor Swift stuff in the image because of copyright and laws and okay, we're gonna have to be creative here because the government, really, the copyright guys are coming down on us here for please do not use Taylor Swift imagery that that Taylor Swift. Did I Taylor Swift? No, Taylor Swift. Yeah, we'll rename it. She likes Taylor Swift. In this universe, it's Taylor Swift. No, does not use copywritten imagery that we just need, which should be given. You would think the AI would just be like, oh yeah, let me just not do that. But you know. There we go. Now hopefully it gives us the actual response. Has to be a knockoff Taylor Swift, or else we're gonna get hit with the lawyers, those Swifties and their lawyers. Okay, that's a little funky with some of the stuff, but so now that we have the basis of the character, this AI will like spit out any look that we want, any variation, any change. We're allowed to do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go and build a story from this character. Now, is there a time period? And I'm gonna be picking, I think we're gonna pick like right now. We're gonna pick the real world right now as a place to put this character in. But we could do something interesting with it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask a general question, and if any of chat has any idea about what they would like to, where they would like to place this character, we can place them anywhere. We can place them at a concert. We can place them in space. We can place them, I don't know, in the center of the earth fighting zombies. Or we could place them at a ball, just having a dance and enjoying themselves. There's a million different places we can now put this person. So, question is, where would you guys like to do that? What I'm going to do is I'm going to give the AI some opportunity to be creative itself. And while the AI is doing that, you guys can think up of any ideas of where we're going to put this character. Ben, let's try and keep it wholesome, okay? I know Ben in chat over there, he's gonna be like, yeah, put her in the gates of hell fighting Sauron with a giant flame sword or something like that, right? Or I don't know. Let's at a concert. Ben wants to do it at a concert. Okay, well, I totally subverted my expectations there. We like the music festival idea. All right, okay, I really like that too. I think that's a fun one. Also too, chat, while we're doing this, what's her name? What do you guys want her name to be? I could ask GPT to give us a name, but we can do anything with it. So I want you guys to try and name her. All right. We are still choosing her name, or still talking about what her name should be. But for now, let's start building a story with her at a at a concert. Let's start building a story with her at a concert. This will be a choose your own adventure story where she takes, or we'll do to it where the story plays out and we get to select her choices. Or we get to select her choices. Give me some interesting scenarios that we can start her in. Chat, do you guys have any idea what her name should be at this point? Maybe you guys are discussing amongst each other. I know we have some people that are watching over their food, so you guys are chatting. He has to smuggle in her her seahorse. Has to get her seahorse in. Like, seahorses are not allowed into the concert. Okay, let's do that. That sounds like that sounds like a fun one. We will make the story about her sneaking her seahorse into the concert. Emma. Ellery or Emma, the E names. I like Ellery. Okay. Not to say I'm biased here, Ben, to a certain chatter at the moment. But I like Ellery. Ellery is her name. That's a really good idea. So I want to point out what we're doing is we're kind of going back in time and changing these prompts, changing these inputs. So you see how it gave me like the surprise guest, the sudden storm, the unexpected invitation, the lost child, mysterious backstage pass. It's giving me a whole bunch of like scenarios that we can put her in. But we're going to go back and we're going to give a specific scenario. We will make a story about her sneaking her seahorse into the concert. They specifically have a no seahorse policy. Oh, a no seahorse policy. Ellery. Take a look. So then we're going to take this sentence and we're going to change this to her name is Ellery. And specifically have a no seahorse policy. Okay. That sounds a lot of fun. Story, Ellery's concert adventure. The concert, chapter 1, the concert conundrum. Setting. The scene opens on a warm, starry evening. Ellery stands outside the grand entrance of a bustling concert area. Excitement sparkling in her eyes. The distant sound of music and the buzz of the crowd filled the air. But there's a problem. A large sign at the entrance reads, "Strictly no seahorses allowed." Ellery looks down at her pet seahorse, floating contentedly in its magical bubble beside her. She's determined to sneak it in, but how? Disguises the oh, this is where we get choices. Nice. But how are we going to do it? Are we going to disguise the seahorse? Ellery could try to disguise her seahorse as something more mundane, maybe inside a fake water bottle. Find an alternate entry, look for a less guarded entrance, perhaps a service door or a window. Distract the security, create a diversion that would allow her to slip past unnoticed. What option should Ellery choose? Now keep in mind, oh, I see, it's a singing seahorse. Oh, we're even adding more. Okay, let's add, actually what I'm gonna do here too, we're gonna open image in tab. So we have the, UI. Can't download the image. Darn. The singing seahorse. Okay, so let me add that in here. Plays out her choices. Number 3, we're gonna reset this. So question for waterfalls: do you want us to go back and add the information in that the seahorse is singing, or do we want to commit to the story that we have so far? It's up to you. Because we could add that it's a singing seahorse, and it would be a whole other amount of conundrum to the story. Like, it's, who knows? You're trying to sneak a seahorse in, and it starts singing, and it's like, oh, well, or is it just a really good, we're gonna commit. We're gonna commit. Okay, I like it. I like it. We are going to go with number 3. So now here's the question. For chat, specifically, you guys gotta answer this. You're a part of this with me. Okay. How do we create the diversion? What are you thinking? We can't distract. We need. Okay, yes, we can select distract the security, but how are we going to do it? Do we pay somebody to create a bunch of noise and distract the security? Do we go push over a outhouse and run away? Think about this for a little bit. Like a few thoughts. We throw a coin on the ground. Could throw some stuff around. See if security hears the coins bounce behind them and turn around and slip their way in. You're gonna go with number 3. And we can even ask. Like, let's take a look. Like, what options for distractions do we have? Distractions do we have? Please explain the environment. My X is broken. Create a stampede? We could create a stampede. Let's just see what it says about the environment here, and then maybe we can go in and create a stampede for this. So let's talk about, go through the options GPT gives us here, and then we can actually go through, if we want to go back and create our own stampede in our own way, we can definitely do that. There's nothing stopping us. Chapter 1, Decision Distract the Security. The concert area is a bustling hive of activity. To Ellery's left, a group of excited fans are lined up at a merchandise booth, eagerly buying t-shirts and posters. To her right, a food stand is serving up aromatic treats, drawing a sizable crowd. The main entrance where she stands is flanked by 2 security guards who are diligently checking tickets and bags. Nearby, a large digital billboard flashes bright images of the concert's headlining act. So, there's merchandise mishap. Ellery could knock over a stack of merchandise at the nearby booth, causing a commotion that would momentarily draw the guards' attention away from the entrance. I mean, that sounds close to a stand. That might be a good way to get the commotion going on, so we could slip past the guards. Food frenzy. She could accidentally, on purpose, tip over a tray of food stand, creating a noisy, messy distraction. Billboard tampering. If Ellery is tech savvy, she might be able to momentarily tamper with the digital billboard, causing a flashy and attention-grabbing glitch. I know we said create a stampede. We wanted to like knock it. We've got a few options here. We could go and actually knock over the merch. Do you guys have other creative way potentially that we could cause a stampede? Maybe something like, oh, the famous person who's singing here today is over there right now. Wow, start a rumor. I think starting a rumor would be a way of doing it. The merchandise is something. What else could we do? How could we create a stampede? We could yell fire, but I think that might get the place canceled. Good idea. We'd like the distraction with, hey, look, there's the famous person that we're seeing over there. I think that might be a good idea there. I think we should do that. Even though it gave us the 3 options here, what we're gonna do, Ellery starts a rumor that a famous singer is nearby taking selfies. Taking selfies with everyone. This should cause enough chaos to slip by the guards. Ellery has paid for her tickets, so she is not technically doing anything illegal. I'm seeing that's her logic behind it, right? If she didn't pay for tickets, her initials are TS. Sorry. Or do you want me to call her TS as like a nickname, or I'll let you run on that. We'll give it a go. We'll see. Or the initials of the singer are TS. I see that. All right. That a famous singer, initials TS. I understand. Because look, you guys are learning already. We can't, with the AI, we can't use actual names because it'll be like, we're not gonna do that. But we can give it some setup here. Clever ruse, the plan of action. With a mischievous glint in her eye, Ellery leans in and whispers excitedly to a group of nearby fans. Did you hear? TS is just around the corner taking selfies with fans. Rumors spread like wildfire. Within moments, a buzz of excitement erupts as fans begin to murmur and question each other. TS? Here? Really? As more and more people catch wind of the rumor, the crowd near the entrance starts to thin out, fans hurrying off in hopes for a celebrity encounter. The security guards, curious and slightly overwhelmed, try to maintain order but can't help but be distracted by the commotion. Sneaking past. Seizing the moment, Ellery, with her seahorse companion discreetly by her side, slips past the guards amidst the confusion. She breathes a sigh of relief as she enters the concert venue with her heart racing, the thrill of her successful ruse. Chapter 2, the conclusion. Ellery is now inside the concert, her seahorse safely in tow. The pulsating rhythms of the music wash over her, and the energy of the crowd is infectious. She can't help but smile, ready to enjoy the concert she's looking forward to. Hey. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's please give us the whole story of our ruse. So we're going to write out the entire story that we just went through right now. Oh, sorry guys. Hurry just a little bit before the stream. So I'm a little burpy. Pro streamer, guys. Professionalism here. Just saying. Okay. As Ellery surveyed the scene at the concert entrance, she knew she had to think quickly. Security guards were vigilant, and the no seahorses sign loomed large. She glanced at her pet seahorse, bobbing happily to the magical bubble, oblivious to the dilemma. An idea sparked in Ellery's mind. She casually edged closer to a group of fans, chatting excitedly at the concert. With a conspiratorial whisper, she let it slip. Hey, did you hear? TS is just around the corner taking selfies with everyone. The effect was immediate and electric. One of the fans gasped, eyes wide with disbelief and excitement. TS? No way! In seconds, the rumor spread through the crowd like a ripple. Fans began pulling out their phones, texting and posting about the supposed celebrity sighting. The guards, noticing the sudden shift in the crowd, looked around confused. The once orderly line dissolved as fans started to move away from the entrance, their attention diverted by the tantalizing prospect of meeting the famous singer. Ellery watched as the guards were momentarily distracted, talking into their radios, trying to figure out what was happening. This was her chance. Clutching her ticket tightly, she walked confidently past the guards, her seahorse floating beside her as she passed through the entrance. She didn't dare look back, her heart pounding with adrenaline. Inside, the world of the concert opened up before her. The vibrant energy of the music and the crowd hit her like a wave. Lights danced across the stage, and the air was alive with anticipation. Ellery took a deep breath. Triumph's smile crossed her face. She had made it, and her beloved seahorse was right there with her, safe inside its enchanting bubble. The concert hall was buzzing with excitement, but for a moment, all Ellery could hear was the joyful beat of her own heart. She was ready to lose herself in the music, the adventure of the night just. I think with that, guys, we're gonna actually end it right here so I can go have some dinner and have get something to eat and whatnot. I think that was an amazing little adventure. That was a lot of fun. We can do more of this too. And if you guys like, for those who are new to, and I'll gladly say it, Twitch has the ability to subscribe to people. So if you want something like this, okay, it's like $6 a month, I think. I get like $3 of it. You're welcome to subscribe through Twitch and come into any of the streams at any point in time. If you're a supporter, I'll gladly do more of these for you upon request as a regular thing, because really it's about, you know, people coming in and having fun with it. If you guys like, we have the Patreon too, so you can directly support what I'm doing. And we do these streams too, guys, every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In the morning, we'll do a bunch of news and kind of, you know, more serious topics than anything else. But during the end of the day, we'll go into videos and fun little projects and stuff like this. So if you are interested to keep an eye out, come into stream, say hi. We might even be able to expand a little bit on Ellery's story here, a little more into the concert. Oh, some weird things might happen, some fun things might happen, but we'll have to like save that for another night, for another time. So thank you guys so much for coming out. We're gonna end the stream here. I will see you all later. Have a wonderful one.